Hi, this is Julie for Beadaholique, and today I want to show you how to put in a saw blade. And what I have right here is a 4-inch German style saw frame. A little bit of details about how this works is you have a notch right here, and that's going to mean that you can't go any further, you can't go any closer together between the two ends. The way you expand it is you undo the screw here, you go towards the left, and that's going to allow you to pull it in any direction you want. So it's going to adjust the length between the two different ends. When you get to the desired width that you want, you go ahead and you screw it to the right. You tighten it really good. It's very important that you tighten it very well. And then here you have the two ends where the saw blade is going to be strung between, and you loosen them the same way, and you can actually tell that this little panel right here, this little piece becomes loose, and then you tighten them to the right. So this one here has a steel frame with a wood handle. Whenever you are working with a saw, you definitely want to use some safety glasses, so make sure you have some goggles handy. And then I have my saw blades. So if you pick this up, you'll see it's actually quite flexible. You want to be careful because this is sharp. And it's going to be a little hard to capture on the video, but there is one edge right here, which is smooth. And I could tell it was smooth. That's the only reason I'm running my finger against it. And then the other edge is actually finely serrated. So you don't want to touch that end, but that is going to be the edge, which is going to go like this. So serrated edge facing away from your saw, smooth edge facing towards this interior. So the first thing you're going to do, put your goggles on. That's step number one always. So next what we're going to do is we want to adjust this width. So to do so, we want to see how long our blade is. I'm very carefully picking this up. Now there is a completely smooth edge on both sides towards the edges, and that allows you to pick it up. It's in the middle here that the serrated edge is. All right, so I can tell that's going to be, my blade is too long, so I need to go ahead and unscrew this, expand it a little bit. Still a little bit needed. I'm going to go just a little bit more, and I'm going to tighten it. Now what's nice about an adjustable saw blade, or an adjustable saw frame, is if your blade happens to break, so let's say your blade actually breaks right here and you have a shorter expanse, you can actually still use that blade and then just go ahead and make your frame a little bit shorter. Oftentimes, unfortunately, the blade breaks towards the middle, and well, that's just the way it is, but if you do have an instance where you do have a smaller blade, you can go ahead, if you have an adjustable frame, and still use that blade. All right, so this is completely tight, good and tight. So what you want to do, loosen up both of these. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to actually pull away here, and I'm going to rest this little notch on the edge of my table. Pull these back, these two little metal pieces. Examine my blade, figure out which is the serrated edge. Drop it in there. Actually let it rest in both, but only tighten the first one. Tighten that really good. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to use the force of my body, and I want to push my blade in towards the table. All right, and now I'm going to tighten it really good. And then what I want to hear, if I've done this right, is I want to hear a ping. And that tells me it's good and tight because I don't want this blade to wobble at all. So that is completely solid and strong. Then if you were going to go ahead and remove your blade, you just do it the same way you put it in. Go ahead and you loosen it. You could go ahead and put it back so you have some force on it, because you don't want this blade to spring out at you. You do want to go ahead, put some force on it, loosen. You feel it give. Loosen again. And there you go. And that is how you're going to go ahead and put your first blade in and change new blades out for your adjustable saw frame.